Dino. We're taking something from Ludwig already. Starting off the year strong, we're taking something from Ludwig. Listen. I like whenever he does the making predictions, and I've wanted to do it the last few years, but every single time I go to do it, I just forget to do it. So we're doing that this year. We're going to predict some things. We as a family are going to try and predict the future. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yo. What's going on? Guys. Hello. Alright. So, what is happening today? Today it's pretty basic of a stream, but it's something that you can only do probably once a year. Don't kick my ass. Sorry, Jack. I have to do it to you. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, this year has just started. We're a 1-1. We're at the beginning of the year, which means that nothing has really happened. Unless something big happened and I missed it in the news today, really nothing has happened. Today is the day that we get to make global predictions about stuff and get to be called a psychic a couple years or a couple months later when it actually happens. I've wanted to do this. Truly, I wanted to do the stream for the past couple years, but I always don't end up doing it, and then I regret not doing it because I want the ability to write down some predictions. So that's what we're doing today. I got a whiteboard. I'm going to also write it down on the notepad. Hold on. We're a whiteboard streamer now. '26 predictions. Please put my name on the whiteboard. I got you. Oh, it's my eraser already. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna make a mess. Got Ludwig's predictions on a notepad. Okay. I saw he's done it. I didn't see his 2026 predictions. I know what he's predicted for 2025, but I don't know what he's predicted for 2026. So, here's the thing. I think right away, we get some sports stuff out of the way. And I think for the first one, this is a little bit of a bias, but I think this year, 2026, all Boston teams all Boston/New England teams are are making the playoffs. All Boston/New England teams are making the playoffs. Patriots win the Super Bowl. No. Patriots will not win the Super Bowl. I wish that would happen. Although they do look really good this year, they don't have the depth. And they just lost their number one receiver to assault allegations. So most likely the Patriots are going to get bounced out first round. I'm accepting of this fact. Losing your number one receiver and then losing a defensive end to the same thing. 2 Patriots just got accused of assault, and they're going to be probably out for a game or 2. Plus, we're riddled with injuries. I would love for it to happen. I truly would. But the Super Bowl this year. So my first prediction. Let me write it down. My first prediction. All Boston. All New England teams make the playoffs. Yeah, this includes the stinky Bruins. (2026) predictions. Okay. I think that's a fair one. I think all New England teams making the playoffs. It's been a little bit since the New England teams have really had like a good run. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but all New England teams can make the playoffs. I think that's going to happen. That's my prediction. Predictions are supposed to be a little bit of a long shot. My next prediction. I think we're getting a rematch. The Super Bowl this year. It out. This is the easiest one to predict because we're already in the playoffs. The Super Bowl for this year, 2026 Super Bowl. It's going to comprise of 2 teams, obviously. They can't have a third team. Maybe next year they'll do the third team. I'm running out of space. Okay. Here. Why is my live not eligible? Deal. This has been happening a lot to my TikTok. Hold on. Yes, it's me. Hello. Hold on. Okay. The 2026 Super Bowl will be the Denver Broncos versus Seattle Seahawks. Denver will win. Denver Broncos versus Seattle Seahawks. Denver wins. Controversial. It's a rematch Super Bowl. It is a defense versus defense Super Bowl. It is going to sell like hotcakes. It is going to feed families. If it's not the Broncos, I think it's going to be the Texans. It's a defensive year this year. If you've not been watching football, it's been defense heavy. So that is my prediction. Denver Broncos versus Seahawks. Denver wins. All right. We got to do the other sports. My heart of hearts wants me for the NBA to obviously do the Celtics. I'm not that delusional. I'll keep it simple. Oklahoma City Thunder back to back. They're just that team is disgustingly good. That team is disgustingly good, and it's not going to get much better. Hold on. Let me get my... Okay. So, OKC, B2B. OKC back to back. For the MLB, I got some friends who are Dodgers fans. I got some friends who are just Shohei Ohtani fans in general. I'm going to disappoint them. Dodgers are not three-peating. The 2026 World Series is going to be won I want to put them. Yeah, let's just do it. The Baltimore Orioles are going to win the World Series next year. I know as a Red Sox fan that kills me to say, no, it is not the Mets, it is not the Brewers, it is not the Mariners, it is not the Yankees. It is going to be the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore for the last 5+ years have been building this secretly quiet super team. Let me tell you, I don't believe it myself yet. But the Baltimore Orioles have a team that's going to be disgustingly good. If it's coached right and they let the players play and they don't hold them to some game restrictions like they did last year, you're going to see a team that is going to wipe the division. The Baltimore Orioles are no joke. They're going to win the World Series if they are unchained from their poor coaching. The Baltimore Orioles wins the World Series. All right, so far we have Denver Broncos beats the Seahawks, wins the Super Bowl. OKC backs to back. But I kind of dig with this. OKC backs to back. No people really contesting OKC. The Nuggets are coming back, or Jokic will be back in time for playoffs, but he won't be able to beat the Thunder by himself. And then honestly, Wembanyama just went down with an injury. I don't know how long Wembanyama is going to be out for. Timberwolves, I just don't see winning it. They just don't have. I don't know. They haven't proven anything to me. Lakers, I just don't see it. I think it's going to come down to Denver wins it. What else happens? The World Cup happens in 2026, right? World Cup. This pains me to write this. The World Cup. France wins the World Cup. That hurts me to write that. Just know that really hurts me to write that. France wins the World Cup. What happens? Is the Olympics happening this year? No, right? Oh, hockey. I forgot to do hockey. Dude, it's really I look at NHL standings. I haven't been watching a lot of the NHL this year. The Red Wings are good. Eesh. I mean, it's hard. Yeah. This is who I was going with. I mean, if you're going to ask me hockey, man, what is it a time to be an Avs fan? Shout out to the Avs. Avs are going to win the Stanley Cup this year. Okay, I think I got almost all major sports out of the way. Because I got football, Denver wins. OKC wins back-to-back. Baltimore wins the World Series. Colorado wins the Stanley. And then France wins the World Cup. Unless it's the Olympics happening this year. The Winter Olympics are happening. I'm going to be honest, I don't care about the Winter Olympics. I hope it just goes well. You know? I hope everyone has fun. Okay. All right. Get into some fun predictions, right? Get into some fun predictions. Okay, this is gonna be. All right, this is a personal prediction. Something that's gonna happen in my area. I have a weird prediction that it's gonna be an extra long winter. Like it's gonna be like 3 weeks longer than winter normally goes for. We're gonna be in springtime and there's still gonna be snow. That's just a prediction I've had for a couple of years now. And I feel like I've been right for a couple of them at least, that the winter's gone a little bit longer than it should. So, extra long winter in my AO. Okay. How crazy do I want to get? I'll get crazy. Alright. Press 1 in chat if you're ready for my crazy prediction. Yo, what's up, Maddie? 1 in chat if you're ready for my crazy prediction. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay. Interesting. Okay. My next prediction. This is a little bit out of pocket one. Tom Holland gets arrested. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to get arrested. Tom Holland gets arrested. Calling it right now. I will not elaborate any further, but if I was to guess, I would guess it would be a DUI. Okay. Chat, we're trying to fix TikTok because TikTok went down again. So give it a moment. Tom Holland gets arrested. That's my most recent prediction. You guys can put some predictions in chat too. Oh, that's a good one. I'm stealing that one, Dino. That's a real good one. I don't think it's him, but I will be on your side for this one. There's some weird shit going on with that one, for sure. We're going to put it. David gets arrested. That guy that they found the girl's body in his car. He gets arrested. That's my prediction that my chattered Dino came up with, and I'm stealing it from him. So Tom Holland gets arrested, and then also David gets arrested. Okay. That's enough for the arrested side. Yep. 2026. It's going to be a sad one. But I think it has to happen. The guy has been playing in the league almost as long as I've been alive. It is finally time. LeBron retires. 2026 LeBron retirement. It is happening. LeBron retires in 2026. I feel like that's kind of a gimme. But along with LeBron comes a less... I think, honestly... a more sad one. No, I'm just kidding. Not sad at all. Sorry, Swifties. Travis Kelce also retires. Long overdue. That man can't run. That man cannot run. Travis Kelce retires. Which leads to my next point. You won't believe it. I don't know if I want to predict this one. I was going to predict Travis and Taylor have a kid. I'm not going to predict that. But just know that's why Travis is retiring. Taylor's going to have a kid. But you know what? Here we go. Okay. This one's a little bit of a mouthful. Guys. A little controversial. Sorry, Swifties again. Taylor's next album flops. Sabrina Carpenter takes the white girl throne. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I think Taylor is in her flop era. Respectfully, I have not heard much good stuff come from Taylor recently. I think whatever she produces next is going to flop. And I think Sabrina Carpenter is taking the throne. I don't think that's too much of like a crazy prediction, but I gotta put it down, so I'm gonna type it out. Taylor Swift's next album flops. Sabrina. I spelled Sabrina wrong. Carpenter takes the WG throne. And if you don't know what the WG throne is, it's just the white girl throne. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, Taylor Swift's next album flops. Sabrina takes a white girl throne. This one's also going to be controversial. This one is also going to be controversial. Glorilla is taking Nicki's spot. Glorilla is taking Nicki Minaj's spot as the queen of rap right now. I don't think that's too controversial if you know what's been going on with Nicki. Nicki lost a lot of fans recently. She's been kind of trending on the downward. She lost a lot of her barbs. Glorilla, however, has been pretty steady, increasing every year. And I think this is her breakout year. I genuinely think she's one of the best out there right now as far as female rap stars. So Glorilla takes over. By the way, I also don't think Nicki is the queen of rap. She has just given herself that title. I don't think she's going to deserve it anymore. I think she's losing that title. Oh my god, it happened again. Guys, I'm getting suppressed. Hit hold. Hold on, chat. I gotta record something real quick. Okay. Hi to Goddess. I'm live. Hello. I gotta show you what's going on. So I'm on this login screen because I just got that notification saying that I have unoriginal content, which I find very hurtful, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to the QR code. I'm scanning it with my phone. Proof. I have my phone right here. Scanning it with my phone. I click in. It opens up TikTok. Okay, wait, hold on. It just did it, and now it's not doing it. Wait. Okay, opened it on TikTok. It says QR code scan. I click login. It says logged in, and then it just brings me right back to the login screen. And this is how my login screen looks. I don't know. It won't go. This won't go down. Okay, thanks. Bye. Sorry, chat. I know this is a little scuffed. I apologize. What? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Chat, I don't know what's going on. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna have to do this off stream anyways. Whatever's going on with my stream, it just keeps saying I'm producing unoriginal content, which is just not the case because I'm literally live on stream trying to produce content. Okay. So, last few predictions for anyone that is just joining in. LeBron retires. Travis Kelce retires because I'm expecting Travis Kelce and Taylor to have a kid. They're going to be having a kid. And it's going to really piss off all the Gaylors out there. On top of that, because of the stress of having a kid, just recently getting married and all that stuff, Taylor's next album flops. Sabrina Carpenter then takes the throne for White Girl Throne for music. Glorilla takes over Nikki's spot of Queen of Rap. That is my final prediction so far. Moving on. All right. My next prediction. Some may say a little controversial. Skibidi Toilet makes a comeback. People don't want it to come back, but it's going to come back in a big way. With the Michael Bay movie coming out in the next few years, we're going to see a resurgence of Skibidi Toilet memes. So just be prepared. Us 20-plus-year-old adults that have no clue what Skibidi Toilet is, be prepared for a Skibidi Toilet comeback. Calling it right now. All right, following that up. All right, my next prediction. June 17th, 2026. I will be making no further comments on this date. June 17th, 2026. No further comments. All right. Okay. Wait, hold on. One second. I gotta Google something because I actually don't know if it happened or not. It might have already happened. Okay, this actually kind of lines up with my prediction. All right. The UFC White House match that's supposed to go on like in June, that's getting canceled. That's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. That UFC match will just not happen. Now, if you interpolate, or if you in any way take my previous prediction and make it something to do with that this current prediction, they have no correlation. Okay. Okay. My next prediction. This is going to be a crazy one. This is a crazy prediction. Nothing has come out yet about this. I don't have any insider knowledge of this. There's going to be a mass tech company strike because of the AI advancements and shit getting really, really quick with AI. There's going to be a massive strike at a bunch of tech companies that don't want people using AI for what they're using it for. Tech companies are going to start really striking. I think it's going to be more than just tech companies, but I think tech companies are going to be like, it's going to be like the SAG-AFTRA, it's going to be like the Actors Guild and the Writers Guild strikes. They're just going to be super long, and there's going to be a lot of slowdowns, and like things like Google is not going to work as fast, or like there's going to be major glitches with like a bunch of tech companies. Mass tech. Okay, this next one kind of correlates with it. AI how do I describe it? I guess like AI fatigue. All right. I think this one could definitely happen. AI fatigue, mass sabotage. Any project, any company, any website that starts using AI, people are going to be sabotaging the hell out of it. They're going to try and exploit their AI and try and get them like sued for having like a glitchy AI. And then on top of that, people are going to find ways to ruin the AI program from the inside out so it won't work as well anymore. Like it will glitch out. Like Grok is gonna be like doing what Grok was doing early days, where it was saying crazy shit on X, and then like Gemini is gonna be cussing people out. They're going to find ways to sabotage these AIs so they can no longer be used in the way that they were intended to be used. AI fatigue is happening. You're gonna see a huge resurrection of people hating AI. And we're going to get sick of seeing it in commercials. We're going to get sick of seeing it in animation. People are going to get really mad if they see it, and they're going to review bomb the hell out of stuff that uses AI. You're going to see it like it's going to be crazy. It's not a prediction. I know people are already doing that, but there's no real like movement behind it. This is going to be like an actual like general move. Like people are going to like they're going to adopt names for it. They're going to be called like Clanker Crushers or something like that. It's going to be like a thing that there's people that are going to like be in like masks and video themselves being like, "Hey, Target, we saw that you." Why did I just get so? I'm speaking too much. I'm speaking too much. Why did I just get so weirdly colored there? I was almost green. Anyone see that? What is happening? Why is it happening again? Oh, is it this backlight? Because this backlight's changing. Okay. I'll put it to a still color. Okay. Oh yeah, I meant to change the color. Sorry, I responded to someone over text. Okay. Alright. What do I... What's a wild prediction I can do now? What's a prediction I can do? I don't want to do anything that's like too controversial that I get yelled at for it. Like the June 17th is a joke. Kind of. It's a joke. But I don't want to like get too political. I feel like this isn't even that crazy a prediction. This one's not that crazy. Justin Bieber cheats on Hailey Bieber. And it comes out and it's like mind-blowingly controversial. And you know how it gets caught? Justin Bieber's on a live stream and his phone is visible to the camera. Is that really how you spell Bieber? Wow, I did not know that. Okay. Okay, I got going. All right. This one's kind of always happening, but this one, like, I mean, like, when he crashes out. I mean, like, he legit crashes out. Elon Musk crash out. And here's how I imagine it. It will be because the crypto market, this will be another prediction of mine. Okay. Elon Musk crash out. Crypto market plummets. Elon Musk like goes on a crazy rant and like says some like Kanye level shit, and he gets booted from X. Like he literally like he crashes out so hard that the bots that he made to make X bans him. So he gets banned. All right, crypto market collapses. Elon Musk crashes out so hard he gets banned off X and has to go to Truth Social. Oh, I got another prediction. This one's right at Twitch. This is for Twitch. For Twitch. Dan Clancy fired. Fired out of a cannon. I don't care what happens. He gets fired. Dan Clancy gives up the rights to Twitch. Twitch goes to someone else. Maybe even back to Emmett Shear. That would be bad too. But Dan Clancy gone. What else can I predict? All right. Aliens. It's legit though. There's like gonna be legit aliens. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Man, I don't know what to add. Dino, do you got any other cool predictions? What you got? What you got, Dino? I know you got another one. Oh. I meant to put this one. Okay. Scram breaks. Scram gets banned from. Wow, Jesus. Scram gets banned from TikTok for unoriginal content. Thanks, man. My next prediction: Steam Machine breaks records. Whatever the record for the most consoles sold, Steam Machine breaks it in 1 year. Obviously, I'm not talking about like PS2 record, but I think Steam Machine is about to fucking wipe. I mean, people ate up the Steam Deck. Can you imagine people eating up the Steam Machine? We'll do some like personal like. Well, I'll do like my New Year's resolutions as well. I'll write those ones down and then I'll just show you guys. Okay, I got one. This one's just kind of more of a hope than anything. Kick shuts down. Kind of more of a hope than anything. Kick shuts down. Just raped. Hmm. I don't want this one to be true. But I think this is gonna happen. This is kind of a layup, but I just don't want it to be a layup. GTA 6 delayed. That's like that might be the easiest one on my list right now. Um I want to put like something like Minecraft Resurgence, but like I don't think that's gonna happen. What's a game that could resurge? What's a game that could boom again? What's a game that could have a renaissance this year? Fortnite would boom again. Fortnite's gonna boom again at some point. Call of Duty will probably have a little kick with like whatever new one comes out this year. Game that could have like a real big boom. Among Us? You think? I'm not against that. I think Among Us could make a comeback. You say no, but like genuinely speaking, streamers loved playing Among Us. As a streamer, Among Us is easy and fun content that people liked. Okay. Predictions in. Among Us returns top 5 in the video game category for Twitch. It will dethrone League. Oh, I got a good one. Hold on. All right. This is a personal want. Riot Games implodes. Like when I'm saying implodes, I mean like there's a massive data breach that makes a whole bunch of the fan base leave and they'll never come back. And it's all because something happened during like a dev update or something like that. And all Riot Games, League, uh Valorant, and whatever the third one is, I can't think of the name of it right now. The third team, TFT and stuff like that. They all just implode. They all just lose a huge chunk of fan base this year. Something happens. People lose skins or something like that. Or they come out with an update that's so ridiculous that people hate it. Riot Games implodes. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, this is kind of also just a personal hope. New graphics card brand comes out of the woodworks and just has cheap ass cards. And it destroys the market back down to it being cheap again. Because right now the market's so overinflated that this brand comes out of the woodwork and drops a graphics card that's compatible with Intel and Radeon. Or Intel and AMD. And it just destroys. It destroys the new GFX card brand cheap cards. Fork knife. Okay. All right. Fork. Tongs. Spoon. All right. My next prediction. One of my final ones too. Because I've already done a lot of predictions right now. Pokemon gets cheaper. Pokemon, I don't know what is going to happen to cause this to happen. I think it will be that scalpers will stop getting cards bought in from them. Like, people will just stop buying cards from scalpers, and the cards are just going to get cheaper. Pokemon will go back down. There'll be like a big boom. And buying Pokemon cards won't be like so freaking expensive. The Pokemon market will crash. Folks, let me tell you about the Pokemon market. They'll crash. It all crashes eventually. Pokemon is meant to crash. Pikachu will go down into the dumps. That little rat, that's where he belongs. Okay. What else can predict? I got it. New Smash Bros. Announced. We get a new Smash Bros. Announced. And, oh my god, I can't think of his name. I can't think of the guy, Kojima? I think it's Kojima. Kojima... No, it's not Kojima. Is it Kojima? Hold on. Sakurai. Smash Bros. Will be announced. Sakurai will have no part of it. Thank you. Smash Bros. Is going to be announced. Sakurai will not be a part of it. There will be a fight. This will lead. Okay, here's the full prediction. I won't write it all out because I think people will make this interpretation, and we can find this VOD eventually and go back to it. A new Smash Bros. Will be announced this year. It will make note that Sakurai is not involved. Sakurai will make publicly known that he is not involved in this one. The Smash Bros. Community will boycott it, but the Nintendo community will not. So there will be an uprising between Nintendo fans and Smash fans, and it will be like kind of like a civil war amongst Nintendo. And Nintendo is gonna have to figure it out. But the new Smash Bros. Will be announced. Sakurai will have no involvement. Not Melee fans, but like actual Smash Bros. Players and fans and stuff like that will not want to have any involvement, will not want to touch the game. Nintendo diehards are gonna just like suck it till it's dry. So that will cause like a weird division in between Nintendo fans. which will then leave more room for people to get into Pokemon, which is why Pokemon will get cheaper. Okay. We'll get into the last prediction. The last few predictions, sorry. All right, my marker is dying, so I'm just going to say that. I'm going to say that. Damn, the marker's out of ink. We'd be right until the marker's out of ink. I'm being serious. The marker is like fully out of it. All right. Well, I guess I'll just show it on my list. I've been writing it all down. Thank goodness I've been writing it down. Okay. Here's what we got for predictions so far. Solid list. We'll go through it. 2026 predictions. All New England teams will make the playoffs. Denver Broncos versus Seattle Seahawks. Denver wins. OKC back-to-back. Baltimore Orioles win the World Series. Colorado Avs win the Stanley Cup. France wins the World Cup. Extra long winter in my area. Tom Holland gets arrested. David gets arrested. LeBron retires. Travis Kelce retires. Taylor Swift next album flops. Sabrina Carpenter takes over the white girl throne. Sorry, I wasn't talking into the mic. Glorilla takes over Nicki's spot on Queen of Rap. Skibidi Toilet comeback June 17th, 2026. I will not explain any further. White House UFC match canceled. Might be correlated, might not be. Mass tech company strike. AI fatigue, aka boycotts and riots over AI. Justin Bieber cheats on Hailey Bieber. Elon Musk crashes out and gets banned off of X. Crypto market collapses, which is what is correlating Elon Musk's crash out. Dan Clancy fired. Steam Machine breaks records. Kick shuts down. GTA 6 delayed. Among Us, boom, it resurges. It becomes one of the top games again. Riot Games implodes. Big software bug that just destroys a bunch of clients and people just get pissed. New graphics card brand, cheaper than other cards. It just like dominates the market right off the bat. Pokemon gets cheaper. New Smash Bros. Announced Sakurai will not be involved, which will cause a Nintendo Civil War. Okay, we're up to speed. Half-Life 3. I'm still holding on to hope. Germany. Cinderella run in the WBC, which is the World Baseball Classic. Germany just has a Cinderella run. Nobody knows anyone on the Germany team. I'm going rapid fire now. Oh. New color. Purple-ish. We get a new color this year. It's going to be purplish. Vine fails. Again. You guys see that Vine's making a comeback, right? They're coming out with another Vine. It's going to fail. Vine will fail again. All right, this is just a wild prediction. A Chief Keef summer. I don't know what that means. I think it means like a Chief Keef comes out with an album that's such a banger for the summertime that people just play it all summer long. Chief Keef will be the biggest artist in the summertime. Please, I love Chief Keef. Trudeau and Katy Perry break up. Okay. Finn Balor, WWE champion. Money in the Bank. Cash in. That would be if that happens, that's a crazy prediction. Because if anyone knows anything about WWE right now, Finn Balor is like a mid-carder at best right now. But there's a projection that he's going for gold, which means that he's going to try and go for a WWE championship run. If WWE gives Finn Balor the Money in the Bank contract and then he cashes in and wins the championship, that prediction is going to look crazy. It is not. None of that has been even close to being correct. Oh, this is a prediction I wanted to make. John Cena everywhere. I think John Cena this year is just going to be going crazy with movies, TV shows, and all sorts of advertisement for stuff. You're going to see John Cena in places that you didn't think you could see him. Even though you can't see John Cena, you can actually see him for once. Okay. I think this is it for me. I think this is my list. I don't know. Am I missing something? I don't know. Am I missing something? I guess I'm not. All right. So there's my predictions. Wait, no. Lose 30 pounds. I'm giving myself this year to lose 30 pounds. Right now, last time I weighed myself, I was 278. Last year, around this time, I was 300. I never told anyone this. I was 300 pounds 1 year ago. And now I'm 278. I didn't lose a lot of weight. I lost 22 pounds. It's not a crazy amount to lose. But I want to lose another 30 pounds. I want to get down to around 240, I would say 240, 230. Yo, what's up, Dexter? 240, I'd be happy. So if I lose around 30 pounds, I can get down to 240. I'd be happy with myself. I'd be very happy with that accomplishment. Okay, next prediction. Stop nail biting. We're doing good. I'm doing New Year's resolutions right now. Stop nail biting completely. I've been nail biting since I was like literally able to nail bite. I've been a nail biter my whole life. I don't ever have nails. I don't have ever nice looking hands because half the time my nails are all like torn up. So I am trying to quit that this year. No more nail biting completely. Another New Year's resolution. 10K followers on TikTok. And then following that, another New Year's resolution. Consistent mind milk videos. And then one more New Year's resolution. Oh, I gotta go one. Beat 3 Faudian games this year. Beat 3 Faudian games. Okay. Chat. These are my predictions. They're going in my documents folder. I'm going to keep track of these predictions, and then I'm going to work on these New Year's resolutions. These are actually happening. But that is going to be it for me tonight. I know. Another short stream. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. I realize the time, and I also realize I actually legitimately have work tomorrow. I haven't had work for like a couple weeks, so I need to get some good sleep tonight. So I'm going to head out early. Yes, I know. Sorry, TikTok. Bye, TikTok. Twitch. I don't know what's happening with TikTok. I can't figure it out. You know, I'm like, I can't. So what I will do though, because Aaron is live right now, and I know Dino, you are here, and Dino, you probably want channel points. All right. We are rating Aaron. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I had a lot of fun doing those predictions. I'll post those predictions onto Discord somewhere. That way you guys also can keep track of the predictions. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.